my dear friend, you are a Muslim, so please engage with me. What would you do? Do you like peace towards non-Muslims? You would like peace? So please help us understand. So the gentleman here is a Muslim. He wants peace. The gentleman here wants peace with non-Muslims. But my dear friend, according to the Quran, you can either have peace with non-Muslims or you can have Islam. Only one of them both. One of them, not both. So when there is an Islamic takeover, what would you choose? Peace towards non-Muslims or Islam? Which one would you choose?
I'm not sure.
This is an important question you need to be asking. Especially if you say, and if you're truthful, I am taking you at your word. If you're truthful in claiming that you want to have peace with the non-Muslims, when there is an Islamic takeover, God forbid, what would you choose? Would you choose Islam or would you choose peace towards non-Muslims? The first response, not a good start. I am not sure. So let's ask again, please sir. What would you choose, Islam or peace with non-Muslims? What would you choose?
Probably Islam, yeah.
You will choose Islam. Look at this. Can you see, my dear friends? Look at that gentleman. His choice is clear. When there is a takeover, and when I asked him, would he choose Islam or peace with non-Muslims? His choice was clear. He said Islam. And this is the tragedy we are dealing with. My dear friends, Muslims can try and hide away the fact of them being a Trojan horse elsewhere. But unfortunately at Speaker's Corner, when we ask poignant questions, the penny drops. Sorry, not the penny. Sorry, the truth is revealed. The truth was revealed. The gentleman said his choice is clear: Islam. So what would he do to me? Chop, 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 chop. Boom, boom. Underwear, underwear. Pressure cooker, gone. This is what we are dealing with. Says who appeared to be a very polite, westernized Muslim. He looked the gentleman here on the bicycle, he looked very westernized, didn't he? So he looked very kind, didn't he? But his choice was clear. So earlier you said you will rather not have peace with non-Muslims, but side with Islam. That's so terrible, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe peace.
So how would you exactly have peace with the non-Muslims when there is a Islamic takeover? How would you do that? Because you only have two choices. They are different choices. Either, in your mind, pretend I'm talking about like Taliban taking over Afghanistan. Let's say there are Americans, there are, let's say, Christians, maybe Christian Afghanis trying to flee. If you are there, Taliban, who imposes a strict version of Islam, would only give you two choices. Either be faithful to Islam according to their clearer understanding of the Quran, or help the Christians fleeing. Who would you side with? In the UK, a similar thing could happen. God forbid, if the Christians sleep, this would happen. If we allow Islam to spread like the way it is spreading, this would happen. So help us understand, when there is such a situation, what would you support? Islam or peace with non-Muslims? What would you support?
Both, yeah, or peace.
There's no both. It's either this or that. Which one would you support?
Probably
If you have peace, your own Aki would call you a munafiq. I can show you where it is in the Quran. It's in Surah Al-Imran and a few other places. If you want peace with the non-Muslims, your own Aki will categorize you as a munafiq and will wipe you out. So you need to choose between peace with non-Muslims and Islam. What would you choose?
Probably peace, yeah.
Peace with non-Muslims? That's a good choice. Third time, good choice. The first couple of times, bad choice.
What's the choice? Peace
So, no, one second. If Islam is such a terrible religion, that at that time push comes to the shove, you would need to choose peace. Why aren't you refusing? Would you refuse to do that today? You should choose that same peace today. Leave Islam, choose that peace. Would you do that today?
Maybe so, yeah.
So, will you be willing to leave Islam right away?
No.
But, so, are you just merely? So you said so far you said you want to choose peace.
I'm a Muslim, so I'll be Muslim no matter what, yeah.
No, my dear friend, please listen carefully. If I am a troublemaker, and if I am making you a violent man, wanting to fight against everyone,
Yeah.
but you don't want to do that, you want peace,
Yeah.
you clearly need to avoid my company, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm asking you, in relation to Islam, between Islam and peace, if you choose peace,
Yeah.
would you choose that today?
Yeah, man. Peace all the way, man.
So you need to leave Islam today.
Yeah,
Would you
maybe.
leave Islam?
I don't know. You understand? It's a hard topic, man. It's a hard subject.
It's very easy. You can't not have peace with your neighbors.
Religion is not very easy, but yeah, man.
Religion is very easy. Some religion is very easy. Islam is evil. Islam is evil. And Islam is violent. Therefore, you have to leave Islam. It's very easy. It's a very easy choice.
Leave it for what? For
For,
peace.
for peace. For
Yeah.
peace with your neighbors.
Okay.
Listen to what Jesus taught. Love your neighbors. Bless those who persecute you.
Yeah, Jesus
That's
is
the
just for
opposite.
the Jews, isn't it? He's
That's
just
the
for Israel.
opposite of Muhammad.
He's for the Jews, yeah?
No. Jesus is for peace. Jesus is the Prince of Peace. He is for peace. Jesus is from the true God, Yehovah, God of peace. The Islamic Allah is the very opposite. He is God of violence, God of hatred towards non-believers. They're very different gods. So if you leave Islam, if you leave the Islamic Allah, you could become a Christian.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe, but you get me. I'd rather just keep it real, innit?
You'd rather keep what?
Keep it real. What I am, that's it. That's me, innit?
But you need to be sensible. I'm telling you an important fact right now. And at least right now you need to choose to leave.
Maybe because of peace and women you change religion, but that's about it.
But you need to do that now.
I'm okay, man. I'm alright, man.
So you won't leave Islam.
Yeah,
If you won't leave Islam today, you will never leave Islam. So clearly, I need to keep an eye on you.
it's not evil, man. It's
Well, it is very evil. If Islam advances evil, violence towards non-Muslims, it is evil. I need to keep an eye because you don't want to live.
no problem.
It's a huge problem for me. You're saying no problem?
Okay.
Please reconsider change. You need to leave Islam.